What is going on, guys? JD from New York here. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into the channel. Smackdown Live, March 28th, 2017. We are one day away from me ascending in the air and flying down to WrestleMania 33 festivities in Orlando. I do fly down tomorrow, hour by hour, man. I'm getting a little bit more nervous because of the whole flying aspect, but everybody's telling me everything should be okay, and I'm wholeheartedly putting my faith in each and every one of you that has actually told me that over the last 24 hours. So, we're doing SmackDown Live review. I could have been down there tonight, but I wanted to be grounded here at home for Raw last night with the Go Home Show. Tonight with SmackDown, the Go Home Show, which, if you could even call it that tonight, I don't know what type of go-home show that was, but there were little things sprinkled in and about this show that I actually did enjoy. Most of it I did not like. Just like the past 3 or 4 weeks on SmackDown Live, I just didn't really feel any emotion towards the brand. My emotion towards the brand with this whole WrestleMania build has pretty much disappeared, man. I honestly, you know what I thought after watching this show tonight? I honestly thought, holy shit, I can't wait for WrestleMania to finally be over. Seriously. Like, I'm over all of this WrestleMania build. I really am. I can't take it anymore. And we're going to discuss it in depth on Fridays off the script. I'm going to go on a fucking God knows how many hour rant on the preview and prediction show. I just can't wait for it to be over, man. I really can't. The things that WWE should not be doing, they're doing. The things that WWE should be doing, they are not. You know, it's just very, very frustrating as a fan to watch a show like this and call it a WrestleMania go-home show. There's nothing more I can say about this show. There's nothing more I can... I was actually contemplating not even doing a review. When I seen the women go out there for 30 fucking minutes and take up, a majority of this 2-hour show, I was like, I might not even do a fucking review after this shit. But here I am. Quick, we'll get it over with. It's SmackDown, it's the go-home show. I didn't enjoy it. You guys might have seen a little bit different. But thank you guys so much for tuning into the channel. This is your SmackDown review, March 28, 2017, Richmond, Virginia, at the Richmond Coliseum. I want to thank everybody for showing support. Monday Night Raw review was a grand slam. If you guys missed it, it was probably one of my favorite Monday Night Raw reviews ever. If you missed it, go and check it out. Link will be in the annotation that you see on the screen right in front of you. So go and check that out after you finish watching this SmackDown Live review of the Go Home Show. I did upload another WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2008 GM mode. That went live today at 4 o'clock. Make sure you guys go and watch that as well. That will also be in the annotation that you see, linked right there with the Monday Night Raw review. That was pretty exciting, man. We had a Tag Team Championship, Hardcore Tornado, Texas Deathmatch. It was unbelievable, man. Hardy Boys, Team Extreme, Matt and Jeff versus the Brothers of Destruction in my GM mode. Great fucking match with my commentary behind it, man. So if you guys enjoy that type of thing, it's there for your viewing pleasure. And I want to thank everybody for showing love to Audible. As always, Audible is sponsoring this SmackDown Live review each and every week. They're offering everybody 30 days free to try the service, and you're going to get one free audiobook of your choice, man. All you got to do is go through the sign-up process. No matter if you guys cancel within the 30 days, you get to keep your audiobook no matter what. Over 180,000 books to choose from. A lot of those are wrestling-related. If you guys don't care for the wrestling-related, I'm sure you can find one out of 180,000. So make sure you guys go check that out, man. Audible is unbelievable. It's a great way to show support to the podcast, man, and it's free. Who doesn't like free shit? audibletrial.com/offthescript. Once again, that's audibletrial.com/offthescript. Free audiobook, 30 days free from Audible. Thank you guys for showing love to Audible Trial. Where do I even begin, man? I want to start off with the one thing that really fucking pissed me off about SmackDown Live. I wasn't live tweeting, and I was just doing things around the house, getting the cat ready. I was packing, and I was just cleaning up, making sure everything is good to go. I was double checking, triple checking, quadruple checking that I have everything that I need my equipment for recording, the proper clothing, my swim trunks so that when I go swimming at the hotel that I got, it's all good to go. The show started off, no Mauro Ranallo. They didn't even make mention of Mauro Ranallo. Mauro Ranallo, as you guys know, is suffering from severe depression. That is why he is not on SmackDown Live right now. Hopefully, I'm hoping we see him at WrestleMania. I would feel very, very bad if Mauro cannot fight through this and he misses the biggest show of the year. So no Mauro Ranallo. They didn't mention anything about him being sick this week. He did come out and say that his doctors recommend him stay off social media. That was the only thing that we seen from him in the past couple days. And Dave Meltzer actually reported that Mauro Ranallo is suffering from severe depression. That is the reason why we have not seen Mauro on SmackDown Live, and we've seen Tom Phillips, David Otunga, and JBL, three-man booth on SmackDown Live. Daniel Bryan started the show, asked if everybody was ready for WrestleMania 33. I'm not. I'm sure you guys are not. I don't even think WWE is ready for WrestleMania 33. That's just the way I see things. So that got a pop from the Richmond, Virginia crowd. Bryan brought out Shane McMahon and AJ Styles. They were having a sit-down, I believe a contract signing. McMahon said that Styles is one of the greatest to wrestle and that he is truly phenomenal. Styles agreed with that. McMahon said that Styles blew the doors off of the WWE when he joined the company a year ago. McMahon said that Styles changed due to his ego and he became arrogant, which led him to lose the WWE Championship. It also led to him not having a match at WrestleMania. No, Shane. AJ's arrogance did not lead him to almost be off of WrestleMania's card. WWE Creative almost led AJ Styles to be off the WrestleMania card because they didn't know what they wanted to do. You know, and now here we are. Vince McMahon has to have his son on WrestleMania, but it gets worse. Trust me, a match that I was very much looking forward to, and I still am, don't get me wrong. Do not mix up my words. I am still very much looking forward to what these two guys deliver at WrestleMania, especially after I pretty much went home, or went hard, no pun intended, like if fucking sister saw me hard last night. I went hard at the fact that I don't want you guys to sleep on this match. Okay, because AJ Styles, more than likely, the greatest wrestler on the fucking planet right now. And him going into WrestleMania, WWE's biggest show, you know he is not going to accept anything less than stellar. And Shane McMahon is a stuntman. Shane McMahon's going to make you believe and make you hyped for his match. He's going to make you leave that arena remembering what he did in that ring. So I am okay with seeing what these two can create at WrestleMania. What I did not like is what followed. It also led him to not having a match at WrestleMania. McMahon said that everyone he wrestles, he brings out the best in them. McMahon said that if Styles doesn't bring his A game at WrestleMania, which I don't understand why he would not, then he will lose. McMahon signed the contract for this match. Styles told McMahon that they are not having a gimmick match, but a normal match. He said that he is untouchable and that he will embarrass him on every level. Styles brought up that McMahon was in the ring with Kurt Angle, Steve Austin, The Rock, Shawn Michaels, and The Undertaker inside Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania 32. Styles said that McMahon has never been in the ring with someone like him, and that at WrestleMania McMahon will find out how phenomenal he really is. Now this is what really pissed me off. Makes no sense. Don't know why this was scripted the way it was, and it really irritates the fuck out of me how WWE really doesn't think about what happened prior with these two that led up to this point. And I hope you guys thought the same. They had a stare down. Bryan wants them to shake hands. McMahon willingly put out his hand to shake AJ's. Okay? That right there doesn't make any sense. Why would Shane McMahon willingly put out his hand to shake another man's hand, and this other man was the one who just brutally attacked him weeks ago outside the parking garage, threw him headfirst into a fucking limousine window. Would you shake the hand of somebody that did that was all about themselves? Would you shake the hand of somebody that had an agenda to get himself on WrestleMania's card because he was frustrated that he wasn't on the card, so he took it out on the commissioner of SmackDown? Would you shake his hand? Makes no sense. Why would Shane McMahon, after everything that AJ Styles did, willingly put his hand out to be shaken by AJ Styles? Absolutely ludicrous. Absolutely illogical. Thankfully, AJ Styles walked to the back, but Shane McMahon looked like a fucking doofus. Shane McMahon literally looked like a fucking goon. Now, this is a regular wrestling match. No stipulations added to this. What the fuck are they going to do to blow us away, to leave us breathless, to take our breath away at WrestleMania? What are they going to do in a normal match? This isn't a stipulation. This isn't a gimmick match. This is a normal match that they signed on for. We already seen the parking garage incident. We seen the fight on SmackDown where AJ was laid out on the announce table and Shane McMahon flew off the fucking turnbuckle delivering an elbow right through the announce table. Before that, the brawl that took place on the outside of the ring. How are they going to build and make this match great if we already seen everything that should have happened in the match? I don't understand that. I mean, if Shane McMahon doesn't jump off the fucking WrestleMania logo that everybody seems to be pointing at nowadays, then this match is a complete disaster. I am not interested in what these guys are going to create, because we already seen most of it. If Shane McMahon is not going to jump off the WrestleMania logo, who cares? Who cares? He already made himself look like a goon. This is a normal match, no gimmick match, because WWE can't handle being creative. I know if I'm the fucking commissioner and one of my employees put me headfirst through a fucking limousine window, I want this guy off the fucking brand. But being that it's AJ Styles and he's fucking great, I'm going to give him the opportunity to keep his job. Instead of making the tag team championship on Raw a ladder match, which really doesn't make any fucking sense. Oh yeah, we're using ladders as weapons in the back. Let me book this now and make this into a ladder match. Are you for real? When the ladders should have been used for this. AJ Styles should be on the brink of termination here. He should be fighting for his fucking job right now. If you really want to make this match memorable and special at WrestleMania, instead of giving us half of what we should have seen at Mania for free on SmackDown already, this match should have been the ladder match with a fucking contract hanging above the ring. And if AJ loses, he's gone. He's fired. That's what I would have did. But no, we got a normal match now. Just nothing made sense here to me. It did what it needed to do. But illogic, illogical fucking situations, circumstances here. Shane McMahon putting out his hand. No stipulation, no gimmick. The fact that they gave most of this fucking match away for free already just goes to show you, WrestleMania ain't no fucking thrill ride at all. Now, I will say this about this show. The Miz and John Cena pretty much saved this show from being a disaster. Because this opening segment did nothing for me. Absolutely nothing for me. I understand Shane McMahon is a McMahon. And I don't mind him being on the show. I don't. Because I respect Shane. Out of all the McMahons, I think I respect him most. For what he's done throughout the years. And I always enjoy him trying to outdo himself each and every year. But this bullshit has got to come to a fucking stop. It's got to come to a stop. Being that you are a McMahon doesn't give you the fucking privilege to be in a WrestleMania match just because you're a McMahon. I'm tired of this fucking, this is our show, the McMahons created WrestleMania. That doesn't mean you have to be on the fucking show. That doesn't mean a McMahon has to be present every single fucking year. I'm over that shit, man. WWE could have did a handful of other things to get AJ Styles on this show. Shane McMahon would have been the last fucking option for everybody. For everybody. Done with the privilege because you're a McMahon, you got to be on the show or you got to insert yourself into the fucking show somehow. It's just bringing the overall aspect of the show down. And with segments like this that irritate the fuck out of anybody watching because it doesn't make any fucking sense. Why is he really there? Because he's a fucking McMahon. And McMahons have to be bigger than WrestleMania. It's all about the McMahons. It's got to be about the McMahons. And if this WrestleMania teaches you anything, it's still all about the McMahons. Shane is in a match that he honestly doesn't need to be in. McMahon is getting the main event that he wants with Goldberg and Lesnar. And he's getting the wet dream match that he's dreamt about for years with Roman Reigns and The Undertaker. This is Vince's WrestleMania. Of course he's going to have his fucking son on the show. But does it make sense? No. He's there because of who he is. And that's the God honest truth. Fuck making sense. Fuck giving the spot to a Nakamura or a Joe or a Balor or a Kurt Angle or somebody. I would rather see AJ Styles wrestle a fucking dummy that you see in the mirror or the window as you walk by a department store. They could have did 1,000,001 other things. McMahon didn't need to be on the show. He's there because of who he is, and he's the son of Vince. And it sucks. The privilege of the McMahons got to take a back seat. One of these years, it got to take a back seat. Didn't really make any sense. It wasn't all about the intro to this show. Did what it did. It built that next little layer of Styles and McMahon. But what did it really do? Frustrated us more than anything. We went from being frustrated to pretty much wanting to shut this fucking show off. I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to say it again on Friday. The women's match on SmackDown does absolutely nothing for me. Absolutely nothing. I don't care. I don't want to see it. I want it to be over, quick and painless, move on to the next thing. And people are complaining, JD, it's on the pre-show. It's on the pre-show. Who cares? Who cares that it's on the pre-show? Have they done anything in this 4-week build? Have they done anything all month to warrant anything but the pre-show? No. Alexa Bliss has done nothing with the title since they gave it to her for a second time. Not to say that she didn't do anything with the title the first time around. She should have never lost the fucking title. Alexa Bliss has done nothing with the title after they gave it back to her. And this entire build for this women's division is nothing but a fucking mess. Too many bodies, too many personalities, chaotic, and nobody stands out. You know who stood out tonight? The one who wasn't even proclaimed to be at WrestleMania, who made her return tonight. Naomi. She had champion written all over her. Naomi came back. She's going to be at WrestleMania. Proclaimed she will be in the Women's Championship match again. People out there somehow are liking the WrestleMania build. How can you vouch for this company when they make illogical decisions right from the get-go with the Shane McMahon, AJ Styles segment, and then they can't even give us a fucking match or rules or what type of match they're going to be in at WrestleMania? I mean, do you have anything laid out for this show? How lazy can you be? All it takes is a fucking phone call. Call somebody up. Bro, I need 10 minutes of your fucking time. What are we doing with the Women's Championship? What type of match do you want? You want a six-pack challenge? You want a battle royal? You want an elimination Texas Tornado style match? What do you want, bro? Nothing. We got nothing. No suggestions, no ideas thrown out by the fucking crowd, the audience, the announcers, creative, nothing. Yeah, but I'm supposed to care about a fucking match that they're just lumping together. They're going to put on the pre-show, and I'm supposed to be excited about the Women's Championship on SmackDown. If you were excited about the 30 minutes of fucking waste of TV that you seen tonight, there's something fucking wrong with you. It went from Becky Lynch and Carmella to a fucking complete mess. And somehow in between, it got turned into a fucking tag team match after the original match was thrown out because of a disqualification. But I'm supposed to care, though. Oh, JD, it's on the pre-show. How could they do this? What have they done to get you interested in the fucking match? Nothing. It belongs on the pre-show. Throw the Raw Women's Championship on the pre-show while you're at it, too, because they're just as worse. They've done nothing but embarrass themselves with cringe after cringe after cringe. Illogical fucking storylines. Bayley wins the title on Monday Night Raw. They hype her up as this fucking underdog who's been sitting in the crowd all these years, dreaming of WrestleMania. Then they give her the fucking title at WrestleMania? No, they give it to her on Monday Night Raw. Yeah, but I'm supposed to care about the fucking Women's Championship now, being that you gave your WrestleMania moment away at Monday Night Raw instead of at WrestleMania. Now I hope she loses the fucking title. Throw the Raw Women's Championship on the pre-show too. They are just as bad. And those calling me crazy? Good. I ain't fucking crazy. I got a fucking brain. If anybody has enjoyed the women's segments in the past 5 weeks following Fastlane, you are the fucking crazy one. Because I swear to God, every time I watch any of these women on the road to WrestleMania, I want to reach for the fucking remote control. And that's a damn shame. Because the women on SmackDown have did an incredible job. Have done an incredible job. All year since the brand split. Now you got 4 weeks to build towards WrestleMania, and you're giving me the worst that we've ever seen with all of these women. Because you don't have a solid fucking idea. Shame on you, WWE. Shame on you. And we'll discuss the fucking Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal being on the pre-show, which it belongs on the pre-show anyway. But when you build Braun Strowman up for fucking 8 months, and you have him devour the entire fucking roster, you're gonna put him on the fucking pre-show? The one fucking shining light on Monday Night Raw has been built up better than anybody on the entire fucking brand, including Roman Reigns. Pre-show. Goes to show you the people running this fucking company. It irritates the shit out of me. This entire 30 minutes was a complete waste of fucking time. Alexa Bliss and Carmella win. Does it matter? No. The only thing that mattered was Naomi came down to make the save, and she proclaimed that she's going to be in the match. She proclaimed she's in the match. There's your winner. I do not see her coming back and losing in her hometown. Naomi is going to be the champion at WrestleMania, like she should have been all along, with Alexa Bliss never losing the title at Elimination Chamber. The Miz and Maurice. I'm not going to go over everything that they did because it was nothing but a spoof on Total Bellas. I will say this about Total Bellas. Number one, I would rather watch The Miz and Maurice do Total Bellas than the actual Total Bellas show. I thought it was hilarious. John Cena's rules of the house, eating dinner for 5 minutes, stopping, putting your utensils down, taking a sip of wine between 3 and 4 seconds, putting that down, breathing in, and just letting out a big sigh after you've eaten your meal, rinse and repeat. He even issued in Daniel Bryan to come sit at the table with his wife, Brie. Daniel Bryan played by The Miz. Brie played by Maurice. They were playing both Bryan and Brie, and then Cena and Nikki. Daniel Bryan needed a booster seat to sit on the chair. He was like, oh, what's for dinner? John Cena's like, oh, we're having steak. I'm vegan. I can't eat steak. It messes with my tummy. And then Brie Bella pulls out a fucking juice box like a fucking 1-year-old for the guy, and he's like sipping on the fucking juice box. I laughed fucking hysterically at that shit. I thought that was great. Had this fake beard on. And then after all the fun and games was over, they took off all the fucking costumes that they had on. He had this blow-up fucking suit on. You know, he took off all his Cena clothing. You know, took off the hat, the suit jacket, the bodysuit that he was wearing. Maurice took off all her fucking armbands and the hat, and she took off the wig. And they got serious. They finally got serious about everything. And it was great. Miz showing you why he's the best fucking heel. Not only on SmackDown, he may very well be the best downright heel in WWE to some. I still think Samoa Joe is a little bit ahead of him as far as heels go. But verbally, nobody's doing it better right now than The Miz. Verbally, nobody's doing it better than The Miz. He proclaimed that John Cena is a fake. John Cena is all about himself. John Cena is merely using Nikki to enhance his brand. Cena will never ask Nikki to marry him because he feels Nikki is going to tarnish his brand. All Cena cares about is himself and money. And come WrestleMania, he's going to show John Cena exactly why The Miz should be the one to take over his spot as he goes on to leave the WWE and be disloyal to the WWE as he goes to Hollywood. So that's the whole reason for all of this, to get that point across, or to get those points across. I've said it once, and I am not afraid to say it again. If there's one man I want building a big match situation and giving a match a big fight feel, I want John Cena in the match. John Cena is at you. I don't give a fuck if you dislike John Cena. I don't care. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't give a shit about your opinion. You look at John Cena's work tonight and tell me the man is not fucking amazing at building a big match situation. Cena took this fucking feud that was thrown together in 4 fucking weeks, and he made it feel more important than everything that Goldberg and Brock Lesnar have done since the beginning. This match feels more important than Roman Reigns and The Undertaker. This match feels more important than the Universal Championship. This match feels more important than the Cruiserweight Championship. This match feels more important than 80% of this fucking show. And where is Dean Ambrose and Baron Corbin? Why weren't they on the fucking show? Probably on Talking Smack, which I don't watch because I don't want to be sitting here into the wee hours of the morning doing a review. But they were not on the show. Cena is amazing at making a match feel important. And he made this one feel more important than the biggest matches that WWE is showcasing on Sunday. Great. Absolutely fucking fantastic. Cena and Nikki are in the ring. Cena said that they pointed out that he and Nikki are not married. He was laughing with everybody in the back. You know, but there's a time for fun, and then there's a time to be serious. Cena told the fans to go look up great matches on the WWE Network, Best of Maurice, and you will find 0 on the network. Cena said that The Miz isn't a movie star, but someone who makes knockoff movies that he started. Cena brought up Bella throwing around Tyler Breeze last week, which was a fucking disgrace, but he brought her up anyway, while Maurice picks up a paycheck for wasting roster space. Cena said that the only reason Maurice is back in the WWE is because Miz begged the company to bring her back because he wanted to be on Total Divas. He said that the Miz begged Maurice to come back to the WWE, or begged the WWE to bring in Maurice and put her on Total Divas so that he could be on Total Divas. Things are getting hot and heavy now. Cena brought up the Miz and Maurice not having kids, mentioned his package. Is there anything down there? Or are you just shooting blanks? Cena went all in on the Miz tonight. So we went from using Maurice to shooting blanks and not having kids with Maurice. Cena said that the Miz and Maurice don't listen, but they just talk and are ridiculous. And if they listen to themselves talk, they would realize that nothing but bullshit is coming out of their mouth. Cena said that he had stripped away everything that The Miz thinks he is and vowed to crush The Miz at WrestleMania. He said that they will destroy both he and Maurice at WrestleMania, and The Miz acts tough, but really is nothing but a pussy. Yeah, he said it. And Kevin Dunn was quick with the fucking bleep. Gotta give it to John Cena. Pussy. I don't know what that is, but I know what wood is. And I know what Roman Reigns is. Roman Reigns is gonna bury the dead man at WrestleMania. Samoa Joe. Okada. Omega. Fuck that shit, man. Roman Reigns. The Roman Empire. That Kevin Dunn. Quick with the button. Cena said that Miz and Maurice are not the it couple, that they are the it couple. Love it. Cena begged him to prove them wrong and that he would swing back if The Miz closed his fist and swung at him. Cena said that if The Miz tries to do something, then Nikki would knock the Botox out of her cheeks. Miz and Maurice walked to the back. They teased going back into the ring. Maurice talked some sense into The Miz. They hopped off the apron. They went to the back. No punches were thrown. Nikki Bella then got on the microphone and said that they are fake haters, and come Sunday, they will go to WrestleMania and kick both Miz and Maurice asses on Sunday. Great fucking segment. John Cena is absolutely fucking on fire. If there's one man I want to build a big match situation, it's John Cena. Nobody in the WWE does it any better. And tonight, again, hopefully prove that to a lot of fucking people. This was the best segment on the show. I think the Total Bellas rip-off thing and the skit went a little bit too long. A little bit too long. Was it funny? Yes. Should it have been the basis that they built this entire thing on? It should have been more skits like with what John Cena did with the microphone instead of portraying them in a comedy-like way. But that doesn't take anything away from how great The Miz is, how great Maurice has been. I'm very interested to see what Maurice can do at WrestleMania. We haven't seen her in a ring actively competing in a very long time. It's going to be very interesting. What's going to happen with this match? I don't know, man. The way they built John Cena up, he verbally destroyed The Miz at every fucking given opportunity tonight. You know, The Miz came back and The Miz really stuck it to John Cena. Feels like John Cena came back and really fucking just literally decapitated The Miz to the point where the guy cannot do anything right now. There was a Mortal Kombat fatality. Johnny Cage, body rip, throw the fucking body on the ground. You know, flawless victory. That's what it looked like to me. But it's going to be very interesting how WWE books this, man. We all know John Cena is going away. We know John Cena is going away. Will John Cena do the right thing and put over The Miz and Maurice at WrestleMania and then propose to Nikki? Or does John Cena want the glory and the spotlight at WrestleMania and a complete embarrassment of The Miz and then engage Nikki Bella? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Great segment. A little bit too long with the Total Bellas bullshit. But John Cena on the microphone absolutely made up for it. He is an absolute pleasure to watch on the microphone. It's a master of his craft. He is a master of his craft. We are watching an artiste when John Cena is on the microphone. And yeah, go ahead. Tell everybody in the comments, JD's a John Cena fan. Fuck no, goon. I respect and I understand and I appreciate talent. You name one person on this roster that can do what John Cena just did tonight and make you feel invested in a match. Has anybody done it on WrestleMania so far? Name one person on this entire card that's made you care about their match the way John Cena has done. Nobody. Nobody. Shut your mouth. Cena's great at what he does. Live with it. Cena did amazing tonight. 10-man tag. American Alpha, Rhino, Heath Slater, and Mojo Rawley versus the Usos, Tyler Breeze, Dolph Ziggler, and Fandango. What do we understand in this match? American Alpha and the Usos are in this match, meaning that they are in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Meaning we will not see the Broken Hardys versus the Usos at WrestleMania. And at this point, I don't even think we're seeing the Broken Hardys at WrestleMania. Unless, by some weird fucking coincidence, WWE has Broken Matt interfere in the Bray Wyatt Randy Orton match. Which I don't see happening. I'd mark the fuck out, but I just don't see it happening. I think they save them for either Raw or SmackDown on Monday or Tuesday. Because if you have Broken Matt and Brother Nero show up on WrestleMania, they're going to take away a lot from the show, and that's the only thing people are really going to remember. Because this show sucks. This card up and down fucking sucks. They're not going to put the two most popular fucking characters in all of wrestling on their biggest show of the year when they haven't been in the company for God knows how long, and they're not going to take away the spotlight from what really should be spotlighted. Because you know, if Broken Matt's on that show, that's all anybody's going to be talking about. So WWE is not going to put them on the show. Usos and American Alpha, no SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships. Everybody here is in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. But then again, why would anybody think any one of these guys is winning it? When all they did was highlight Big Show and Braun Strowman. So it's them taking all of the roster and pretty much ushering them to the slaughterhouse. Because Big Show and Braun Strowman are going to do most of the eliminations on Sunday night. And maybe Sami Zayn is there at the end. And then, of course, Sami Zayn himself gets fed to the fucking Lions. But nobody here is going to win this match. Everybody's there because it's a WrestleMania payday and they want to get everybody on the show. And they're putting them in the Battle Royal. It really is what it is. It's the jobber Andre the Giant Memorial. Let's wait for Titus O'Neil to bake a fucking creme brulee cake or a tiramisu cake. We'll wait. We'll do our thing. We'll fucking work up an appetite. And then we'll go and we'll have a fucking chicken leg and a piece of cake. And then we'll go to the fucking bar and have some alcohol and party the fucking weekend away. Because it's WrestleMania Battle Royal. That's all it is. Who cares? Team Rhino or fucking Team Mojo won this match. How the mighty have fallen. Dolph Ziggler. What the fuck is going on with him? Holy shit. Tyler Breeze, again, dressed in drag tonight until Daniel Bryan put Breezango in this match because they wanted to be on WrestleMania. And then put them in the Battle Royal. American Alpha and the Usos. Not only are the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships not being defended at WrestleMania, which is a damn fucking shame, but we're not getting either one of those guys or either one of those fucking four guys in a match. Their rematch is not happening. Especially after the Usos cut that great promo, which, again, I don't remember what the fuck they said, but I remember the delivery of it. Nothing happened. They won the Tag Team Championships, and they're not going to be showcased at WrestleMania as the Tag Team Champions. Lazy, lazy, lazy fucking booking. Luke Harper versus Bray Wyatt wasn't anything all that special. This entire show was all about John Cena, and it was the AJ Styles, Shane McMahon situation to open the show. But most of this was about the John Cena segment with The Miz and Maurice with Nikki Bella. Bray Wyatt wins. Sister Abigail, 1, 2, 3. Luke Harper got a little bit more of a clean look. He actually did his fucking laundry after 4 years. Unbelievable. But all this match was filler. It started at 9:50. They went to commercial break. We seen, 6 minutes of it. It did nothing. All it did was enhance and get Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt to Sunday with the final push towards WrestleMania. Luke Harper was there as a sacrificial lamb. That's all it was. Luke Harper's probably going to be in the Battle Royal. Nothing big for Luke Harper. He had the brass ring within grasp, and Vince McMahon pulled the fucking leash. You ain't part of the fucking club. Those brass rings are for Roman only. You know? That's what it was. Luke Harper, so close to being in the main event. How the mighty have fallen. Now he's going to be delegated to the Andre the Giant Jobber Battle Royal. Bray Wyatt, Sister Abigail, 1, 2, 3, beats Luke Harper. Post-match, Randy Orton appeared on the big screen and was at the barn that he burned down. He was standing above the grave of Sister Abigail. He said that Sister Abigail knows all of Wyatt's secrets and that there is no salvation for Wyatt. Orton stabbed the crucifix that was used on him last week into the ground, into Sister Abigail's grave. And he vowed to take the WWE Championship from Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania. And they close the show. So, more sacrificial, satanic rituals from the Wyatt-Orton storyline. It goes from Bray Wyatt anointing Randy Orton and doing some fucking sacrifice in the back on last week's SmackDown to Randy Orton taking that staff, that satanic staff, and jamming it in the grave of Sister Abigail. Will we see Sister Abigail at WrestleMania? I don't know. Maybe we see Broken Matt Hardy come out from the darkness, from space and time, and interfere in this match and proclaim that he is here and his broken brilliance will be taking the WWE Championship. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Everything on this show just really, at one point or another, just pissed me the fuck off. This was a really, really, really bad go-home show. Really bad. Everything besides John Cena was a complete fucking miss on this show. I don't even feel the same about the Bray Wyatt Randy Orton match as I did 3 months ago, 4 months ago. I am fucking praising this up and down, left and right. 2 weeks, 1 week before WrestleMania, I can't wait for it to be fucking over. And it's not their fault. It's just WWE and the way that they handled this build. It's been lazy. It's been god awful. And like I said in the beginning of the show, I can't wait for WrestleMania to be over. I can't wait for WrestleMania to be over. I would rather resume normal everyday activities than have to deal with this fucking build. It's awful. There's nothing exciting about it. I'm not genuinely interested in anything. There was no Dean Ambrose or Baron Corbin. Way to fuck the Intercontinental Championship on your go-home show. Not even showcase it. I can't wait for it to be over. And I'm sure you guys feel the same way. I'm done. I got a lot of shit to do. I got to get ready. I got to shower. I got to be up early. I got to go to the fucking airport. And I will see you the next time you see me. I will have a fucking palm tree and a fucking cold beverage in my hand. I'll be in Orlando. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Wish me luck on my flight down there. Thank you all so much. Hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not done so. If you guys want the absolute fucking truth about this product and this company and this show and Raw and everything else WWE does, this is the fucking place for you. Right here on YouTube.com. I'm JD. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you check out the Monday Night Raw review. Smackdown vs. Raw 2008 for the PS3 GM mode. Check out Audible. Make sure you guys show some love to Audible. Follow me on Twitter at JD from NY206. Make sure you are subscribed for this week's WrestleMania festivities. And I'll see you guys in Orlando. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you later.